Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, welcome back everybody. This is one of your full hosts, John, here to welcome you to some intelligent commentary from the week 6 in the NFL. And we'll be back in a brief moment to run over some of the matches from week 6 in the NFL season. 2015. Hot, hot. Yeah, I know. What's that? Oh, yeah. Okay, we're back on the air now. Okay. So, we are going to go over the first Thursday night game and the last Thursday night game. New Orleans versus Atlanta, where New Orleans won 31-21. Yeah, and I'd like to talk about this one for a minute. New Orleans got off to a really slow start this year, but I think they've kind of rebounded, if you would. Well, they rebounded alright. Everybody expected the Suns to just implode because they traded Jimmy Graham to the Seahawks in exchange for Max Unger. The thinking being that the Suns want to go to a power offense, which means that they want to be able to control the line of scrimmage, and they were not happy with the personnel that they had. Yeah, so they go and they trade for Max Unger, who was the starting center for the Seattle Seahawks in the back-to-back years that they went to the Super Bowl. Yeah, and so far the returns on that were not very good, but they sure took it to the Falcons, handing them their first defeat of the year. And honestly, right now, in fact, I think even they are up on the... they're winning that game right now. I can't see who it is that they're playing, but they're pretty good. They got a big lead in the game that they got right now, week 7. Then switching to the other Thursday night game, the one for this past week, where again Seattle is in the conversation, but they went up against the 49ers. What say you, Tony? Yep, they went up against the 49ers and they crushed the 49ers because the 49ers ain't that good anyway. I mean, the 49ers are another team that thought they had a quarterback, and they really don't. At least not yet. And Kaepernick, not necessarily the answer for them. So, there's no reason to even state what the score of the game was, because the Seahawks just put a thumping on them. So let's go to the next game. Green Bay at San Diego. 27-20. Yeah, as usual, like the Patriots, like the Packers, the machine just keeps on rolling. These teams can not seem to do much wrong. They have a Hall of Fame caliber quarterback. Even when a Jordy Nelson goes down, they keep wide on rolling. And they got a test from the Chargers, but honestly, did anybody really think the Packers were going to lose this game? Nope. Not at all. Not at all. That sounds like the way I talk there, Daffy. Dapper. Oh, sorry. On the wall. Moving on to Cincinnati versus Buffalo. Cincinnati versus Buffalo. Now, this is closer than a lot of people thought it would be. But this is a fairly close game. But at the end of the day, the Bengals pulled out with the win. And I believe they're 6-0 now. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Denver versus Cleveland. Overtime. Well, overtime. You know what's funny is that Peyton Manning is probably having one of the worst seasons of his career statistically, and to some extent performance-wise. But the Broncos just kept right on winning. What's all of that? What else to add to that? Maybe the thing is that Peyton Manning's problem all these years is because he prepares so much. Maybe he tries to do too much. Yeah, I think it's certainly a possibility because now that the Broncos have come to rely more on a, a running game, I think that they honestly have managed to get themselves into a position where they are playing together more as a team. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think the thing is that Kubiak has come in and basically said to Peyton that I'm in charge. It's my offense. And Peyton is actually having to submit to his authority rather than him being the sole authority. And let's face it, John Fox was brought in to be the coach of the Broncos when Peyton came there. Do you really think that he was the best guy for the job? No, I think that he was the one who was brought in to, as we say it in England, be the figurehead. He was the one who was